Alright, welcome back, and it is now time to go through the indies. Let's start with the results from last weekend, starting with Chikara from Never Kneel at the Altar of Conformity. Rorschach lost to Dragonfly. Daisy Hayes defeated Rain of Tash. The Unstable defeated Hallowicked, Frightmare, and Hydra. Claudio Castagnoli defeated Tim Donst. Brody Lee and Grizzly Redwood defeated Cheech and Cloudy. Amasis defeated Lindsay Dorado. Icarus and Grand Akuma defeated Mike Quackenbush and Jigsaw. And the Colony defeated the Order of the Neo-Solar Temple in the main event. PWG, the big result there. Chris Hero defeated Joey Ryan in Guerrilla Warfare to stay the PWG champion. He has now passed the 1-year mark as champion. Full Impact Pro Heatstroke 09. Bobby Dempsey defeated Tim Donst. Too Fast, Too Furious defeated Caleb Conley and Brett Thunder. Bruce Santee defeated Grizzly Redwood. TJ Perkins defeated Nigel McGuinness. Roderick Strong and Eric Stevens defeated the British Lions by referee decision. Chris Jones defeated Mike Seidel. Red Titus defeated Brad Attitude to stay the FIP Heritage Champion. The YRR of Salvador and Chase and Rance defeated the Dark City Fight Club. And Davey Richards defeated Kenny King to stay the FIP Heavyweight Champion. IWC, 2 pre-show matches saw Gregory Iron defeat J-Rock and Lewis London defeated CJ Sensation. Sexual Harassment defeated Kato and Marion Fontaine. Super Hentai defeated Johnny Gargano. Delirious and Daisy Hayes were disqualified against Sammy Callahan and John Moxley. An 8-man tag match saw Superfly, Jimmy Snuka, Jimmy Vegas, John Bolin, and Michael the Bomber Facade defeat Lord Zoltan, Shane Taylor, Logan Shulo, and James Avery. Raymond Rowe and Jimmy DeMarco was stopped, with Raymond Rowe getting the win. Jason Corey defeated Kushida Yujiro. Irish Airborne defeated the Gambinos to stay the IWC Tag Champs, and Shima Zion defeated John McChesney to stay the IWC Heavyweight Champion. Can you hold on a minute, person that's trying to talk to me? Jersey All Pro, Danny D'Amato defeated Lindsay Dorado. Sarah Del Rey defeated Portia Perez. Dave Cole defeated Dustin Reyes. The Heavy Hitters defeated Chichi Cloudy. B-Boy and Grim Reaper went to a no contest. Arcadia defeated Pinky Sanchez to stay the New Jersey State Champ. Also in that match, Azrael and Bandito Jr. The Necro Butcher and Brody Lee defeated the Garden State Gods to become the New Jersey All-Pro Tag Champs. Homicide defeated Claudio Castagnoli, and Dan Moff defeated Trent Acid to stay the champ. On to the shows of this weekend and beyond, starting with CZW tomorrow night, a Tangled Web 2. Big matches on this. Naptown Dragons, Drake Younger and Scotty Vortex face John Moxley and Sammy Callahan, the Switchblade Conspiracy in a Tangled Web match. CZW style, the best around, TJ Cannon and Bruce Max. There we go. The best around, TJ Cannon and Bruce Maxwell will face the Hate Club of Nick Gage and Nate Hatred. Egotistico Fantastico puts up the junior heavyweight title against Drew Blood. Devin Moore, Michael Facade, Rich Swan, and B-Boy Aerial Assault. Danny Havoc defends the ultra-violent underground title against Masada. OMG against Chainsaw Joe Casey. And John Dahmer against Drew Gulak. Plus, Zandig is going to induct 3 new men into the CZW Hall of Fame, and a major announcement is supposed to take place tomorrow night. Now, next week is Young Lions Cup weekend. Here are the complete first-round matches. Night 1, Tim Donst against Hydra, Lindsay Dorado against Prince Mustafa Ali, Stinky against Colin Delaney, Creative Wrestler against Jason Hades, Frightmare against Brandon Michael Thomas, and El Leonio faces Grizzly Redwood. On night 2, Soldier Ant against Carpenter Ant, Darren Corbett against Ryan Cruz, Player Uno against Player Dos, Cloudy against Chimera, Shane Hollister against Trick Davis, and Yellow Dog against Brett Race. A couple of matches have been added on the non-tournament side this week. Cheech Hernandez will take on Brody Lee. Mike Quackenbush and Jorge Rivera will be in tag action on night 3. And a new team has been added to the Four Corners elimination match, that being Fist of Akuma and Icarus. August the 14th, IWA Mid-South returns to Bellevue, Illinois with a big battle royal, the winner getting a shot at Dingo on August the 29th. The order of elimination will determine the matches for the rest of the night. 4 participants so far: Mickey Knuckles, Ian Ron, and Ryan Phoenix, and Sal Tomaselli. AAW, A Reign of Violence, August the 15th. House of Truth, Christian Abel and Josh Raymond defend the AAW Tag Team titles in a dog-collar chain match against Dan Lawrence and Silas Young. Danny Daniels will face Ryan Boz and Jimmy Jacobs against Merrick Brave. August the 21st, the King of Des Moines tournament from 3XW. The Rebel Jeremy Wyatt will defend the heavyweight title against Delicious Devin Carter. Craig Kieseman will challenge Tyler Cook for the Pure Wrestling title. And then the first round matches, Ryan Slade against Jimmy Rockwell. The High Flyers, Mike Seidel and Zach Thompson, will face the Gentlemen's Club of Gage Octane and Mark Sterling. In a fatal four-way, Aaron Masterson, AJ Smooth, Tony Sly, and Mad Dog McDowell, the two men, the last two guys in the match, will go to round number 2. AAW August the 21st, Unleashed 09, that is in Moline, Illinois, $5 admission. AIW, they are in action on August the 28th, Honor and Vengeance. As you heard last week, Haley Hatred will defend the women's title against Alice in Wonderland, plus Jimmy DeMarco against Jason Gorey, Shima Zion against Drake Younger, Sanjay Dutt, Michael Facade, and Johnny Gargano in a 3-way. Pro Wrestling Guerrilla on the 28th, The Speed of Sound. Chris Hero defends the PWG title against Roderick Strong. The Young Bucks and Matt and Nick Jackson against Carl Anderson and Joey Ryan. Brian Danielson against Brian Kendrick. El Generico against Chuck Taylor in a Rosetta Street fight. Winner, number 1 contenders to the tag team titles. Colt Cabana against Scott Lost. The Cutler Brothers against Brandon Gatson and Johnny Goodtime. In a 4-way match, Human Tornado, Shane Hayes, Charles Mercury, and Jerome LTP Robinson. IWA, Kings of the Crimson Mask, 09, the main event, the Necro Butcher against Danny Havoc. Fans bring the weapons. And finally, Dragon Gate USA, September the 6th, presents Open the Untouchable Gate, Chicago, Illinois at the Congress Theater. Naruki Doi will face Brian Danielson. Shingo will face Davey Richards, and Mike Quackenbush and Jigsaw will face Yamato and Gran Akuma. That is a look at the Indies. Japan and the NWA are next.